Hi, my name is Sean Whitney. I'm the inventor of the kayak caboose. I'd like to introduce you to my wife, Brenda.
Hi, we are so excited to introduce you to our new and exciting product.
What does it do and how does it work?
The kayak caboose is a watertight towable carrier that allows you to extend your trip, whether it be kayak, canoe, snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, emergency services. Um, it's it's totally watertight. It's very light. It only weighs 15 pounds. It's able to carry 150 pounds of gear, and it's very durable. It's made out of ABS with an acrylic cap. Some of the features, if you can see back here, it's got a little skeg built in. So, and it is made 1 inch off center asymmetrical. So as the more weight you put in there, it actually, the skeg digs in, brings the hull up, it displaces water beautifully. Easy to tow, very slick in the water.
What makes your product unique?
The unique thing about this, it's a multi-season product. It's just not for the water. And I'll go through a little bit. You know, kayakers have a hard time loading up their kayaks. They're regimented on on how much food they can bring, and it's usually dry stuff. This product allows them to bring in the extras, whether it's dry firewood, whether it's extra food, whether it's bringing their garbage back. You know, everybody's got to clean up, you know, the lake system, the waterways in the world, and this product will allow you to do that. And when it comes to canoes, and there's a lot of people that dump their canoes that lose their gear. Well, you put the caboose on the back of a canoe, and I guarantee you will never lose your gear again. Snowshoeing, cross-country skiing. It's right now they have little sleds out. This will take care of the problems with keeping everything dry. You don't have to tarp your gear. Springtime, if you're cross-country skiing, beautiful weather, more and more people are actually get missing in the rivers and in the waterways. I guarantee this will keep you afloat. This will get you back to shore. SUP boards, stand-up paddle boards are going viral, huge. More and more people are starting to take river trips, whether it's a day, 3-day, 4-day trips. This is an excellent product for them. They can take their gear, they can take down 3 days, 4 days down the river, they can park it on the beach, they can go out and play. It's very durable, and I'm going to give you a little demonstration how durable it is. And I guarantee you cannot do this to Kevlar or fiberglass. I weigh 190 pounds, and I could jump on this and it doesn't lose its shape. And you can see right there, there's a little dent. Remove the hatch, and its memory's back. I'm just going to show you a little more integrity on how this works, or how strong the plastic is. That's a pretty heavy hammer. As you can see, no dents. Plastic remains the same. No cracks. Now, the nice thing about this product is a hitch design. It's a very simple hitch. Now that I have it on the floor, I will pick this back up for you guys. So all the hitch is a guide tube. And this guide tube here attaches to your kayak. It can be configured any way. If you have a rudder, you can use your rudder. It's very simple to hook up. There's only 4 bolts on each. And if need be, if your friend wants to tow it, if there's two of you going out, all you have to do is just release the lag bolts. As long as he has these mounting brackets on his kayak, you can just take 2 bolts off. He can attach that right to his kayak.
If you happen to be in the middle of the lake and the weather changes and you need a jacket or whatever you need out,
We have a zigzag cleat, and it allows for a quick release tether. So you're out in the middle of the water, the ocean, and you need something. It's just a matter of taking the rope off the zigzag cleat, and normally there's about 20 feet of rope I carry, and all you do is tether this alongside. It'll come right alongside you, and you can just bungee it up or use a carabiner, grab your stuff, pull it tight again, and away you go. And it's also a safety issue too, because I mean there's quite a few kayakers out there that do roll and can't get back up. Well, this acts as an outrigger. It'll be a safety device for them to help them get into their kayaks. Now we're going to get to like a few other uses, and it's emergency services. If I would have had this in Katrina, when people were sitting on the roofs for 7 days, I guarantee I could have towed about 5 of these at a time, loaded with emergency services, hauled it to the roofs, and get them all the emergency gear they need, whether it's food, whether it's blankets, whether it's a little cook stove. Indonesia with the tsunamis, India flooding, South Carolina flooding. And it still comes down to clean up the waterways, bring back your garbage, and this allows you to do that.
So what inspired you to create this?
The inspiration came from a friend of mine, Don Nealon, that's since passed away. He owned a tugboat, and right now, as we live on the shore of Lake Superior, lots of people were leaving their garbage on the Rossport Islands and around the Slate Islands, and I talked to him one night, and he sort of put the bug in my ear, and so I played with this idea for about a year, talked to Don. I did some drawings. Don introduced me to the Innovation Center up in Thunder Bay, which has taken me, and I'm still working with them to date, taking me from a little model to getting my patent done, and business plans, and and so forth. So he was instrumental in putting the bug in my ear for that.
How much time and money have you invested in this product?
This is year 7.5. It's been some, it's been a hard road. Good lessons. A couple steps forward and a couple steps back and 3 steps forward. But thank God I got Brenda here to keep me grounded, which I need most of the time. And we invested, close to right now, probably our personal money is close to $180,000, $200,000, and and it's probably even more than that. We have had a few grants, which helped us out, but that's pretty much the amount of cash that we spent so far to date.
What's at stake for you personally?
Personally, failure on this product is not an option. Brenda and I knew that when we first committed to this. I knew failure wasn't. This product is going to go globally. It's going to go viral. I know it, but it takes time. And so all our money's into it, and we're just going to keep trucking through.
What made you want to be an inventor?
Well, I guess that comes as a kid, because I always tried to think out of the box, and I still do. I still do today. It's always trying to make things work better. How come something's like that, and it's kind of difficult. It's just trying to create things that are easier to manufacture, or just easy in life.
How does this invention stand out as the next big thing?
Well, this invention stands out because there's nothing like this in the world. People have talked about it. They've formed about it. I've been on enough kayak blogging systems. Nobody is doing this. but everybody wants it. It's just, I'm not out there a lot yet. The stores want it. All the people I've talked about, I'm blogging right now with people over in Europe. Right now, I have one up in the Arctic right now doing testing with the Norwegian Polar Institute. They plan 2 guys kayaking, and they'll be the first ones to do this. They're kayaking from Longyearbyen, which is it's above the Arctic Circle. It's a part of Norway. It's a little island, and they plan on taking the caboose, which allow them to bring their extra fuel, is their extra food, and they're going to kayak right to the shelf, the big shelf for the North Pole, and then cross-country ski 450 clicks with it, and it's all going to be documented. So I'm hoping everything works out in the next trial in May.
Where do you see this invention 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I see this globally. I see this with the kayaking industry. I see it with the canoeing industry. I see this in the SUP, stand-up paddleboard industry. I see it, people taking this out cross-country and snowshoeing. It's going to be a huge product, but nobody knows about it. It's not from lack of trying. We've been to trade shows. We've been down in New York. We've been, a few other places, but it's just, we're not big. We need the market that's huge.
And what kind of help would you like from Doug Hall?
Well, from Mr. Hall, I think my wife and I are looking for the expertise. We're looking to take this to another level, and like I just talked about globally, I'm looking at get Doug to sit down with me, help me with the distribution chain, get me some connections, get me some people that might want to partner up with me, hands-on people. I just don't want people that want to just give out money. I want somebody that's going to be involved with the product, and I think we're going to do well on our side and on the investor side. So I guess closing is you've seen the product. I hope you like it. It's been an interesting little vignette, and thank you very much for your time.
I've seen the product and I think it's great. I've seen it on Lake Superior. I've seen it on little lakes, big lakes, and I think this is a great product, especially to take extra cargo, tow your trash that you don't want to leave behind as pollution. It's just a great all-around product. Thanks for your time, Mr. and Mrs. Whitney.